Can you guys see me?
It's almost
this
like
is Ezra.
I can't see what's
Look at
happening.
these curly little ears.
Oh, actually, we can't see because I was trying to fix things on D&D Beyond.
I see it.
Oh, well, you see them over there? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. As long as we can see them over there. Great. That's awesome. Okay, so.
That's it. That's Ezra. This is her little Faith's brother.
Aww.
Oh, was it see?
Adorable baby. Okay. So, let us get back to the game.
The Edison ones. And there's a... Oh, sorry. Come here, little one. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh, this is a little bit higher for the audience to see. Okay, there we go. They can see them now. Awesome. Alright, so, hello everybody. Welcome back. So, let's recap what just happened. As you guys woke up and here in Witdale, delivered a few letters as part of your job, attended a funeral procession, casted the chieftain to the ICCs, lit him on fire as tradition calls for Giantkin. And currently the letter's being written for the party to venture off to the frozen library, but there is a kind of pressing matter of the mines where the cult is heading in that direction to get the second piece of 6. So, our red hots, what do we want to do? To gather any equipment, preparing, saying anything to anybody, or are we just heading to adventure?
I don't know if I should go tell my parents I'm okay before going and doing this.
That is up to you.
I feel like I should at least stop by the house.
Is it said by Mitzi, or is it just this is a player thing that you're saying?
This is as a player saying it to my other players above table. Above table here.
I would go. You never know when you have a chance to say anything again.
With me as a
Do
player,
dangerous stuff.
yeah, as a player, I'm gonna say it was like, I mean, do what you need to do if you don't want to right now, because character-wise, you don't see like, oh, I'm not worthy to do it right now. But if you're asking Joey's like, oh, I love my parents. I always say hi to them. When I can.
then I think Mitzi would go back, or at least not like a full on thing, but it would at least stop by the house on the way there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like, hi, I will buy.
It's gonna be great. Unfortunately, I don't know that it's gonna be that quick.
All right.
Yeah. If you're saying that out loud to the characters, Dixie would absolutely. She'd be a little quiet at first, and then she'd be like, "Yeah, I would probably go say hi to them just because you never know what could happen." And she just kind of trails off a little bit. And
you see Mitzi just rub her face really quick and kind of psych herself up and be like, okay, we can do this. It's just a quick pop in. It's not gonna be a big deal. Like, hey,
I'm gonna nudge your armor a little bit with my elbow. It's like, hey, I am a pigeon and mule service. If you just want to write a letter, I'm gonna pass it, and then we can move on.
I think that'll cause a bigger problem.
I was trying not to show any emotion, oh, that's gonna go well.
No, Mitzi would, after overhearing Dixie and her mom talk, she's like, oh, I need to stop back by the house, or I'm gonna really fucking get it.
Okay. As you all are making your way to The west.
That's the west side of the town.
Please describe to me what it looks like when they reach that bubble.
We're like kind of like walking along and like kind of going through different like alleyways, and as you're like getting closer to this thing, you start noticing more of the alleyways that are like kind of like the like little narrower parts of that. You like look down them, and it almost looks like one of those storybook nooks where it looks like a bunch of little houses and all that stuff like built into the alleyway. You could like a regular sized person could not walk into this thing, but you notice at the beginning of every alley is a doormat, and it's just covered in runes. We're like kind of weave through a lot of these, and eventually we come up to a small house. It has a nice like well-kept garden in the front yard. You can see that there's a path that goes to the back to a stable. Not like by you guys' standards, this is a small house with a stable. Like by my standards, this is almost like a mansion / villa kind of thing. Mm-hmm. As soon as Mitzi like steps into the courtyard like of the house, she walks the mech up to the door and like positions it like kind of off to the side. The house is in well like kept condition. You can see that there are other mechs in the like stable area. There's like one or two
are in the stable.
They're in the stable. That's where we store them.
Yeah.
Those are the mech works.
Yeah.
She gets out. Giuseppe gets out. Vici gets out. We're all still dressed to the nines. She waves all of you over, and she's like, "Okay, this is going to be really awkward. I'm going to just tell you that now, and just like maybe dust off a little bit, like make sure like
when you came out of the mech, I was like, oh, I need to get dressed up a little bit.
And then she like
fixing my stuff.
She like makes the effort to like circumvent the doormat, and then she like waves you. Goes, okay, I need each of you to come over here, and then at one at a time, step onto the doormat. And as you do, you shrink down to Mitzi's size.
I have manners. I'm gonna go to the doormat and clean my boots.
So everyone now is the size of Mitzi.
Yeah. Oh.
Now that you can like truly like see her at her like size, you can see her like hazel hair, her like almost golden eyes. She has like kind of like almost like a semi-posh look to her. Mm-hmm. Very like well kept. She keeps her wings like kind of like folded behind her. She looks very prim and proper in her uniform, and she goes, "Okay, be cool."
So that's what the mech looks like.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at it. It's like wow.
Now it's being like a full on like mech assault Gundam looking thing to you guys, and that's how it looks all the time to me. But you guys all look like monsters to me. Once you're all down to Mitzi's size, you notice that there's actually a smaller door next to the actual door of the house that is our size. And you can see two guards there that are posted up next to two rats that like are like set up to be like mounts. They look kind of like shocked to see me, and they're like, "Do we announce you? Do we announce like?" And I'm just like, "No, don't do that." And like they like kind of look at me and they're like, I'm sorry, my lady, we have to." And they immediately open up into the door, and you hear two loud like horns go off, and they're like, "Presenting the Lady Mitangeli Ariete Comiatto! She has returned!" And you can just see Mitzi just like, oh.
A few of the people that are working there is like,
you hear like you can hear the claps and like little cheers and everything, and I'm just like, fuck me.
You do see from the large windows as you guys are going through the entry hallway, because you need a hallway just to enter. There is some Fey folk that's getting down an elevator and going towards the house from the stables.
Inside the house is very different. Like, you need to kind of like picture almost like, not like a favela, but like how like they're built upwards into like the things. It looks like a bunch of like doll houses have been like stacked together to build basically a small town within the town. Inside this house is its own thriving little community. There's probably 100 so different fairies, and you notice that some have wings, some don't. They're all most of them are busy doing stuff. You see that the ones with wings are very much like, oh, she's back. Oh my gosh, she's back. Like, what news does she have?
Like whispers.
Yeah, there's a lot of whispering and like pointing as I'm kind of like, come on, like, and I'm like speed walking towards like the largest dollhouse.
Okay.
And like Giuseppe and Vici are quickly like tailing behind me, like waving you guys on. Like they're walking slower than I am, but like they're like, come on, like just follow her. And I'm like head down, like trying to speed walk into this house. Yeah, inside is like a very like, I need you to picture like Arietti with like the very coziness, very like low ceilings, like food kind of like tucked everywhere, like weird furniture is made out of like, some of it's doll furniture, some of it's very much like scrap made, like things from everyday like stuff that you guys would just throw away. Like actual, like some of the seats are made with like thimbles and like spools, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Someday some artist is gonna love me for this.
And so you kind of open the front doors, and you're about to enter. You do see from who is tailing, who's at the end of this conga line.
No, I'm right behind.
Okay.
Let's see. As we're walking towards the house,
Yeah.
people pointing and whispering. So I was like, howdy. How do you do? Hello there.
So Watts and Dixie,
Yes, I am.
who would be at the end of the line?
I think I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be in the middle.
Okay. So Watt, you do see that in here first, someone's like running
It's like a hot dog.
toward. Someone is running towards you behind, from behind. And you see a well-dressed, middle-aged fairy, slick back hair, a little bit parted to the side, and very similar attire and uniform towards Mitzi, taking off what looks like to be a
Apron?
apron with stains on it and oil, and just throws it at the ground. That someone else kind of runs and picks it up for them, following them, like, and just screams in the middle of the hall for everyone inside the house to hear. Oh, great! She returns. I see you have a new family now.
I'm just like,
And
I
you
don't-
do see Sonero out just yelling muck.
I don't have a new family. I have an adventuring party. It's very different, not the same.
You've been gone how long now? And then no letters, nothing. Show up with giants. Some
Yes.
are even tracking mud into the home.
Oh, I wiped mine. So
They, it is good to see you too, brother. I kind of just give him like the eye roll, and like I'm not trying to pick a fight right now. Where's father and mother?
Mother, I haven't seen her. Funeral. Father probably in his den reading, like. And then you see like a little bit of a sadness, like,
and I'd hope the answer would be different. I kind of give him a nod, and I turn to walk to my father's study. I open the door, and it's a very low light kind of thing, and my father is sitting behind a desk reading, he's got his spectacles half down, very much. He looks up and is, "My daughter, it's good to see you. Would it have killed you the right?" And you can see two scars that go down this side of his face, and if you were to get a full look at him, you can see that one of his wings is also slightly shortened as well. He's a really rough and tumble looking dude, a little grizzled but still trimmed up and proper. Very slight like a Gomez Adams style mustache and beard, but also hair slicked back, spectacles on, at least his reading glasses on. I immediately come in, and you see he holds out his hand like that, and I go down to one knee and kiss the ring, and he's like, you don't talk to us. I start to worry that maybe you've died in some alley somewhere. I'm sorry, Dad. Father, I went overseas after the incident with House Serrata. I thought it best to kind of distance myself from the family. I didn't want to get you guys involved. I thought it best if you guys weren't implicated with what I had done. But I have some good news. I found a dreadnought. I was able to get one for winning a competition, a tournament, if you will, just across the sea. And, well, the other main prize, sorry, I had to think of the word, the prize itself was stolen by the same cultists that seemed to have attacked the town. I was able to secure a large suit of, well, large to us, anyways, probably very normal to him. I point to Joey.
I find the shiniest thing, and we're just posing in front of you.
That these are Father. These are she keeps because she's both trying to be respectful, but she's also hasn't seen her dad in a long time, at least a few months, for how long it takes to get around and everything, and she's been traveling with Joey. These are my adventuring party. We got a name. We are the Red Hots. We plan on going after the cult and getting our prize back and stopping their shenanigans. But I want you to know that by the time of the tournament, I will have the dreadnought ready. We will earn back our honor, and we will never be pushed around by the houses again. He just kind of nods through most of this, and he's like, well, I'm glad that you still keep family in mind, even if you don't, reach out to us. Any news of your brother? And you can see Mitzi just goes kind of cold, and I did not find any signs of him to the south, at least over the sea. If he made it that far, nobody had seen him. Maybe he's still up here somewhere. Maybe we just haven't found him yet. And he just nods. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe. And you just see he after that he just kind of ignores her and just goes back to reading his book. And she just kind of, you can see she looks really sad about it. That he just doesn't even care about the tournament, doesn't even care that she just told him that she secured another dreadnought for the family, and she just kind of like nods and like backs out of gets up to like walk out of the room. She did all of that from like a kneeling position, like in front of him. Doesn't seem to really like care, and he just kind of waves her off and is like, close the door when you leave, and like goes back to reading his book. You can see she's a little like kind of hurt by it as she like closes the door, and like she's like, so yeah, that's my dad. Yeah. She looks kind of sad about that. Luckily, her mom should be back from the funeral at some point. Should be a little bit more boisterous and happy about her return.
Yes. Before she does return, you do see a far off corner of this corridor. Your brother's drinking seems to be wine of some sort. Just looking. That feeling of like, I'm gonna pick a fight. Like you read it all over his face.
I definitely take in that like look, and I'm just like, she like rolls her shoulders really quick and just walks over, and she's like, what is it, brother?
Just to catch you up, just in case you didn't know, Cirts on a glory mission, trying to get more praise.
When are they not?
Abacalet is leading currently out of convenience. And when Cirts comes back, they will bow their allegiance to whom they always bow to. Comiatto is out of commission and father's distracted. So, what are you doing for the family?
I've secured another dreadnought. I'm working on it. It will soon, well, maybe not soon, but it'll be ready by the time tournament time.
So in a year?
In at least a year. I'll have it before then.
So you're gonna run off and come back?
Somebody has to deal with the cult, brother. We have to be seen doing something. We can't just sit around doing nothing. As much as he would like to sit in his study for the rest of time until our brother comes home, we have to do something.
So pride. That's what this is all about. Prestige.
It's not just that. We have to. Our standing amongst the houses matter. If we don't keep up appearances, because he's not, they're gonna walk all over us. They're going to. Our alliance with Corvino will only get us so far.
And while you're out there getting this dreadnought, you see that I'll bite. Kind of like, I had to deal with father, because mother is not, and then that's when you hear the flapping of wings. That's when mother is not what? And kind of just sits down, goes over and gives you a hug, and like
do the kiss on either side, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
It is good to see you, Mom.
Good to see. Dinner?
We don't have time for dinner.
Another mission.
The cult that attacked the town, they're doing something in the mine, and we have to respond to that. We have been charged. This is my adventuring party, and I motion to you guys. This is Joey. This is Dixie. This is Watt.
Shakes everyone's hand, a little curtsy, tiny little bit.
Nice to meet you.
We formed an adventuring party. We're called the Red Hots. I have traveled with them for some time now. We defended the port when we landed.
I heard about that, yes.
As I was telling brother here, I have secured the dreadnought. It is not ready.
Her eyebrows like up high.
Like, I won it in a tournament after the original prize was stolen by the cult, but some of these guys, you know, the family has to make some kind of effort to be seen doing something. I know we're stretched thin. I know we don't have everything we always did, but we have to be seen. And if it is at least me going after this issue that plagues the city, that should be something.
I think you're gonna do what you want, but I think that you're going to do great. And I will be proud of you. Then hear like a kick towards your brother as he's drinking. Yeah, fine. If you're not going to stay for dinner, at least come. And motions for you guys to follow, and then but then kind of turns and like just my daughter, and takes you to the treasury, little combo lock here and there, and then gets out what looks to be a small little bag. It's not much, and we are, I mean, who are we kidding? We're surviving, but more than some people have.
Mom, the family needs this. You can't just be taking stuff from the coffer. I'm doing okay out there.
She just glares to the right. Any word from Vincent?
I did not find anything over the sea. It's why I didn't write. I didn't want to send bad news.
Well, we left his room like it was, and just come back home alive.
I will. She like goes to like hug her mom in a deep like bear hug. Like decorum be damned, since they're alone. Gives her like a big hug, and she's just like in a muffled like kind of thing. I'm so sorry, and I wish I could have written positive news. But nobody's seen him south, so I think he's still somewhere up here in the north.
Okay.
Have any of my other brothers returned? Is there any other word from anybody?
No. This is me, your father, then smiles with like a proud smile, but like, I know you guys butt heads, and then Sereno.
I will be back in time for the tournament. I will have a dreadnought ready. We will reclaim our honor. We will not be low on the totem pole again.
If we are, that's fine, as long as we're together. And eat, you look skinny.
I'm getting plenty of food out there. I travel around with giants. They have so much rations.
Okay, well, they can share some.
But Mom, you're good. You can't. Trust me. When the tournament comes, you're going to be amazed. I'm going to show those House Serata exactly what I did to their scion.
A grin of like, that's my girl.
I've got a lot of tricks in store. It's gonna be a downright mean mech.
Can't wait to see it. And as you guys are having y'all's conversation, probably a 2-minute trip took like an hour, catching up here and there. At the other end, you see the very large fairy just glaring at all three of you. Any impressive stories you'll have?
Oh, the lady of. I'm trying to be proper too, but I'm not used to it. The lady of the house, Mitz. What's her name? I'm gonna whisper to my party members because I'm used to Mitzi, but I don't think she wants to be called that.
Oh no, he will correct you and full fucking name.
Well, with our help, but she did most of it. She did defeat a Leviathan,
So a fish.
a giant fish, bigger than me, bigger than our ship.
I'm so impressive, honestly.
I know it's just a sea serpent, but I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Leviathan.
of course. Yeah, you don't know shit.
Remember, like, there's a lot of things bigger than us, and so a lot of things, like, a good-sized fish is like a shark to us.
And like, but when you say it's bigger than you,
Bigger than me, when I'm full size, of course.
takes a
Bigger than the ship that we are on. That is owned by a giant as well.
takes a second to like process. You see the gears turning like, huh. All right. But as you guys are getting your
I guess I won't sing it, but I will say the
shanty?
words of the shanty.
Hell
But
yeah.
not without the chorus, I guess.
yeah.
So that it's just like kind of like a storytelling of our adventures.
Roll me a performance check.
Of course. It is. Come on, roll high. I do have a plus 8. 18. I rolled a 10.
I mean, 18's usually like, really? She did that,
Yeah.
and then it looks.
And I will actually over exaggerate it. Like it's a sea serpent.
Of course.
I'm gonna say Leviathan.
Of course. I mean, what's the difference, right? And then looks over to Watt, and you cut off its head. Is that the bow that you made for? And they're like actually now engaged and interested. But then from the
Oh
corner.
yeah, have you seen our boat? You see that head? That's the Leviathan's head.
And then like very proud of his sister, but then when she walks in, I'm gonna get some more wine. I'm just like, please. But after the goodbyes and the farewells and the Hispanic goodbye,
Yeah, it was say goodbye. An hour later, it was
The
like,
long goodbye.
oh yeah, goodbye.
Like the walking to the door and still like loving on and talking, and then like, you know, at the door like waving and
the as you guys are actually like heading out, about to go towards the precipice of stepping on the mat to revert back to normal size, you do see the fairly thin rat just running towards you, and your brother does approach. Don't tell Dad. I was snooping in Vincent's room. I heard a little bit of the commotion of what the town was saying. I didn't think anything of it because, I mean, Goody Two Shoes has maps of everything, but this might be important to you. And hands a map. Good luck, I guess, and then just kind of runs back in.
before he can like turn
Yeah.
to run, I
Yeah.
do like wrap him in a hug really quick, and she's like, "I missed you too." Before like takes the map and like gives him a like a nod. It's kind of, it's a little teary eyed, like she, and then you know she like stuffs the map inside of her coat really quickly before like giving her mother a kiss on the cheeks and like telling her she loves her. She'll try to pass back through the town after we go deal with the mine, and we head out.
Okay. Once you do, so you have a map that your brother apparently had in his room, and then you have
A pouch.
A pouch. Within that pouch is 500 gold.
Good God. Okay. Let me.
It's a lot, actually.
They're doing just fine. That's what she said. I mean, we're fine, okay? Like, we'll survive, I guess. Here's money. That's kind of the attitude.
Okay. 4 players above table. There are 4 houses within the town. House Comiatto, House Corvino, House Bagliette, and House Serrata are the 4 largest houses. There are tinier, smaller houses, of course. They don't own full-on property like the 4 houses do. Their minor houses do field some smaller mechs, but not to the prestige or size that the main houses do. The tournament is essentially like a big old grand tourney kind of thing that culminates in basically a 10-on-10 melee between the 4, the big top houses, and it kind of sets who's the ruling house of the time. It is it's how they elect the leader of the other 3 that basically act as a council, and that's how they rotate it. It's very much a meritocracy. They're very family military minded on how they do things. Currently, House Corvino is, I think it's House Corvino is in charge right now with Serrata, Comiatto, and Bagliette forming the council that works underneath him. Of course, right now, House Comiatto is not doing great, as you might have picked up from some of the talk.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. We're trying to get back to our glory days.
With that, anything you guys want to do before heading out?
As we're walking to our next destination, which is probably the mines now,
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you specifically. But I mean, it'll be out loud so the party can hear it too. But I'm gonna ask you. So, not that I'm trying to eavesdrop or anything in your father's conversation, but you're looking for your brother. Your brother is missing.
Yes. Our house held 3 dreadnoughts. My brother, Sereno, is one pilot, my father is another, and my eldest brother, the scion of our house, Vicente, is the other pilot. He had a dreadnought. We don't know. He said he never came home. Every report of it that we got says that he was in town and then he wasn't. And several of my brothers have left to look for him, which is why we are in a diminished state. I went south. After a duel that went sour with House Serrata, I thought it best to be out of the city for a while, so I went south to look. I probably should have written, but ever since Vicente left, my father doesn't seem to really care about anything. Doesn't seem to care about the runnings of the house. He's left it on Mother. Doesn't seem to care what Sereno does, doesn't seem to care what I do. It just stays in his study all the time. So I had hoped that maybe getting another dreadnought might snap him out of it. You know, bring back some prestige, bring us back up to our original numbers so that we could compete in the tournament. But he just doesn't seem to care.
Well, as for player knowledge, because I know we just leveled up. So this is gonna be probably until we level up again. Back to character. Well, I might have some way to maybe help you look for your brother. Something my father taught me, but I'm having a little bit of a hard time to really figure it out. But I think I can. And it might take a while. But I do need some kind of description of maybe something he's wearing, maybe a necklace, a weapon that he really likes. Quote unquote, once we level up to level 6, I can locate object, and then if you have a specific item that he owns, I can ping that, target that, and ping it to where it will be.
That I understand.
Yeah. But back to character, it was like, if you just describe it to me, I'm going to try to draw it as best as I can. And it will take up to the level up.
That's fine.
I'll try to learn the specific item that I need to learn to locate that object.
No, that's fine. She does have some stuff left over from her brother. But she very much looks bright and hopeful at that. She's like, I'm going to be honest, I kind of hoped that I would find somebody who had the magical know-how to do that.
I mean, my father knows how. But that's completely on the other side of the continent.
Joey, I'm going to be honest. If you can help us with this, our house would be indebted to you.
Oh, I don't need that much money. I can live off of... Grab the copper that the old man
One
gave
copper
me.
piece.
She kind of just gives you like a okay flat look and just is like very much is going to be like, yeah, that's not going to fly. I will pay you good money for that, like that kind of service. But she definitely for a second actually steps out of the mech and flies up to you and puts a hand on your arm and it's
just like a handshake
and she shakes your hand. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I had to look at the I do have access to it. So okay, at level up I can change, unfortunately. That's how Bard works.
Yeah.
Sorry. But while they're walking, she'll she'll check out the map. We can do that later.
Yeah.
But first, she's she kind of wipes away a little thing, does a little sniffle, and she's like, "Hey, let's go kill some cultists. Let's go do that. Yeah, yeah." And gets back into the mech, and it you hear a high pitched whine and a hum. Now you see a little glowy arc of electricity across the back. Oh yeah, we're ready.
I'm gonna whisper to the party. I know you've seen her do battle before, but this is when she gets real crazy. I've seen it before. I'm taller, so the people that tried to rob us didn't even look at her as a threat because I was taller, I was bigger. But after that fight, they knew who was the actual threat.
So, as you guys are approaching or heading over to the mines, okay, so it's about a day and a half of travel. So, right now, late day. So, if you leave now, you'll get to the mines early-ish morning.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that y'all want to do right now?
We'll do a pit stop to the priestess, I guess.
Okay.
So if the letter's ready.
I do have a letter for you. Here you
Oh,
go.
this is a recommendation letter.
This is...
There's a rabbit.
Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care. I just thought it was cute.
Oh, yeah, it's snow rabbit. You know, all over the place. My babe got it for me for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna use these. So it's a letter of invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm gonna put it on my satchel of there's 20 more letters in there that needs to be delivered. I was like, file it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's for next week. That's for a month from now, so that's fine.
Okay. As y'all are going, I'm looking at time, and I'm seeing 2 people are missing. So, what we're going to do, depending on how this interaction is going to go down, takes about a day and a half. I'm going to ask my players to give me a skill check. So, we're going to do skill challenge. As you guys are traversing outward, there is hazards of the wilderness. You guys are going away from the protection of the city and into frozen terrain, if you will. So, on our trip, again, about a day and a half or so, what are we doing to succeed on this trip to get to point B from point A? So, with this skill challenge, anything that you guys want to roll to assist you in this, if you have a spell or an ability that you want to add, that would grant you advantage on the roll. But you guys are going to traverse through thick snow, mountainous terrain, harsh winters, the cold. Joe, you do have protection against the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Who bought winter gear?
I mean, personally,
Yeah,
like,
I
Okay, so everybody. Okay.
I have winter gear on inside my mech. Like,
There's a furnace in there. It's
true.
She's all right.
That is kind of true. So,
it is actually very hot in there, but you know.
okay. So who wants to give me a skill as you guys are traversing? Again, this is going to take about a day and a half. Yeah.
Investigation. I will do investigation to like scout the area. I have Vici up top with a set of little binoculars looking for anything, since he is a homunculi and not... He's technically a toy soldier that's got a face carved on him, but whatever. He's
Technicalities.
Technicalities. He's looking around for things for me up top.
Okay.
While I am trudging through the snow with my hot mech and kind of slowly melting the snow as I go.
Please
for
give
you guys.
give me a check.
Oh shit! Let's not do that. 14.
14. That is our first. Hey.
How many passes to fail?
I'm so glad you asked. I am going
or
to.
are you not saying?
I am going to say there are 4 of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask for 3 passes before 2 failures.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's tough.
As you're looking around.
I just realized I was muted.
Oh, yes. Okay. You're just kind of the wind is hitting too harshly, and unfortunately, one of your legs freezes a little bit before it sinks down into the snow. Noticing that you're kind of now off trail a little bit, takes you maybe an hour or so to dig you out. Not terrible loss, but we are losing time, and then a little slight detour. Maybe we're gonna add another 3 hours to our trip. Not terrible, but that does suck.
Yeah.
I guess on the first break we have, I investigate the map.
Oh,
that
okay.
I got.
when you're looking at it, it's a hand-drawn map. Looks like it was quickly sketched from plenty of maps around the region, leading towards the mines. And the words in Fae say, or Sylvan say, White Wraith.
That stops me in my tracks, and I'm like, I immediately turn to everybody and like, guys, the map that Cerno gave me definitely most likely leads to the mine, and it definitely has a clue in there that we are going to the same place that possibly Vicente went to. Just a FYI.
What does it say? This is a character I can.
Yeah, she like
Sylvan.
she like gets up and like presses it to the glass so you can like read.
Yeah.
No, I can't read Sylvan.
There's a magnifying glass and it makes so you guys can see outward.
When we sit down for the night, I will give you a closer look. In a side area inside the mech where there's a lot of yarn and like maps and pins on a map. She staples that to another bulletin board, and then she's just like, it's all coming together. Yeah, very much.
So before we get to our rest point, does anyone want to roll me another skill?
Are we when we're walking? Is there people around?
No,
Oh man.
there's not.
Yeah, go Jess.
Jess.
Like to use a spell of mine to help make our path a little easier.
Sure.
I'm going to use Burning Hands.
Okay, please roll me. What skill are you going to use?
What skill?
Yes.
Can I use? Okay. Can I use religion for Burning Hands? Because I'm using a spell that my god has helped me learn because of his power.
Give me a little bit more.
Yes.
Give me a little bit more.
Give me more.
Yes.
Okay. I want to use
all your abilities come from your god.
I want to use the knowledge that Soul has gifted me, because I am such a devout believer in him, to help make our pathway easier. I'm going to pray to Soul to help us guide our way.
Sure. We're stretching a lot. But it's okay. We do yoga here, so it's fine.
We do yoga.
Give me a roll.
17.
17 is your
Please.
first pass.
Okay, good.
So, with a little bit of prayer and a little bit of starting to melt some of the snow, we are able to find back to our path. You do feel some connection that there's something bigger just on the horizon. But since our aim was to go to a location and not actually make contact with him, you are a little bit warmer, a little bit more energized, and heading on our way. Does anyone want to do another skill this day, or we want to wait until the next day?
I can risk it.
Well, I need Jeremiah and Lee. If Lee is there.
Disconnected.
Lee, okay. Jeremiah. If we don't get a Lee back, then I'm gonna shorten by one skill.
I mean, this might be also stretching. the reason why I asked if there's people around to talk to. I wanted to use persuasion. But my persuasion, that's what I say, like this might be stretching a little bit too much, is I'm a bard, but I'm also a devout follower of Buck. So I was like, oh, I finally see the ground. Even though I know Dixie is the one who's like helping burn some of that ice. Who's like, oh, Buck, you have showed your faith. And I'm gonna touch the ground. I'm gonna touch the ground and say, please show us the way. Don't get us get lost. God of the roads.
I feel it'll be hypocritical of me to say yes to Jess and no to you. So I'm going to say yes. Give me a roll.
Yay!
This is. I mean, you could say no if it's too stretchy.
No. I like stretching.
You could do raise morale with a performance.
16. I rolled an 8. So plus 8 is 16.
Barely succeed. I should pray to the god of roads. And
the beaver has spoken.
you do.
Is it a beaver?
Buck is a golden beaver. That is their avatar.
That's dope.
Yeah, you do see what looks to be off in a frozen part of the river where the water is kind of breaking through and like actually allowing access to the side of the road. Right before nightfall, you do see a beaver that is building a dam in that area.
Does it shine a little bit?
No, that's not shine. But they have something that kind of reflects moonlight off of its mouth as it puts it in the dam and it goes back into the forest.
Yeah. When it looks at us, because animals get startled.
Yeah.
And they just go look at us real quick. I'm gonna take a bow, and then it runs off to the forest.
Okay. Do we have a lead back? All right. Since we don't have a lead back, I'm gonna say that is a success. And night falls. You guys get a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
You will be granted one because you're gonna need it.
Well, before we long rest,
Yes.
I was like, oh, it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
We're cold. I'm gonna take a minute
Sure.
to clear out some snow and have a clear ground
Sure. Yeah.
to put up my tent.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically 1 minute to
Specifically 1 minute. Yes. Of course. This
and then you
little
see, it
ritual.
was like, oh, that might be too small for all 4 of us. Mitzi said, "Oh, like yeah, that's really big."
I'm like,
The
buddy, I like look at him like he's being weird, and then I like brush off like a little spot with my mech hand, and I set down
Mhm.
the vacation spot.
Oh, I put tiny hut up.
Well, you guys are gonna have to decide because
Yeah, no, I was still gonna put tiny hut up, but it was like when you were like, oh, vacation spot.
vacation spot is
And then as
a
you
tower
put
this big
Mhm.
in comparison to your players.
Yeah. As you put that, I'm gonna go inside and put the tiny hut inside.
And then inside you have tiny hut. Okay.
It was like, hey, maybe it's so cold out here.
Y'all
It's
are
warm
not.
in there.
You guys are not struggling tonight at all.
We walk in there, I set it up for everybody, like, yeah, there's some rooms over there, there's a few more upstairs, there's a kitchen, just always gotta have these kinds of things, Mom said she couldn't be caught dead in the tent, so I have to have this.
I am still putting the tiny hut up inside of the vacation spot. It was like, Father taught me about this tent. This is a magical tent. Apparently, if there's some intruders, we can just go in here and they won't see us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're safe. But I would like a bed. So I'm gonna go up to one of
Okay.
those. Like it's comfy in there, just if you want to be in there.
With
So there's the safety of the tiny hut.
there is the safety of the
If
tiny
we
hut.
need to.
With
I
the
don't
with,
think anybody can go inside the vacation spot.
hmm?
Oh, is vacation spot also like a locked door to
It's a physical
people
lock.
that we don't want to?
No, it is.
Oh,
It will not prevent magically from people coming in. I mean, you have to break down a heavy wooden door, or climb. 40 feet.
Yeah.
But no, it's not gonna. Like, it has HP and it has stats. It's made out of wood and brick.
Well, if someone has access to arcane lock.
If someone has access to arcane lock, that's a different story. So, with the last little bit of time we have here, as you guys get a full sleep, spells replenish, everything, make sure to type that in chat for Lee. The next morning, as you guys wake up, and the next couple of hours to get towards your destination, when you are packing up and heading out, when you look at that dam, a lot of the equipment that a lot of pieces of wood and stuff, branches that you would expect, are all shining a little bit, and that beaver is grabbing a lot of arrows and using those arrows as a dampness.
Instead of like branches.
Yes.
A lot of arrows?
Arrows.
He was finding arrows.
He was finding arrows.
That's not good.
So with that clue, so you guys did succeed on your skill challenge, I'm gonna end the game here, and next time, I don't want to bring out a map, and then Monday we have to clear the map because of the stream that we need the whole table for. We're gonna end it here a tiny bit early, and you guys are going to start the next game at right towards the entrance of the mines. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you everyone that joined us at our live show. That was freaking awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
We had so much fun.
Yeah. And we're in talks about some other live shows that are gonna happen soon. But okay, don't forget to be kind to one another. Don't forget to love each other. We will see you all next time. Adios. All right,
Bye.